Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby, and this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. I want to clarify the last episode. The statements that I made in the last episode in regards to always leave her hanging, because you had dudes who inbox me, they message me, they be like, "Yo, not son. Doesn't it defeat the purpose by leaving her hanging when you want to get some ass?" You got to realize that. It's all about not making yourself too available. You understand me? Like, don't make yourself too available to the point where she knows that she can hit you up anytime she wants. That's what I mean. Now, I'm not saying that you should do it off the bat. Like, if your dick is hard and her pussy's wet and you want to get that nut, then go get it. Bust them draws, beat them cheeks. Do what you got to do to get that nut. However, don't make yourself too available where she's bored of you, because you're not a challenge. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a mystique. You're not a mystery. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Don't make yourself too available. Now, I say that to say always make yourself busy so you wouldn't have to play games. You understand me? Like, sometimes when you just lounging around and she says, "What you doing?" and you say, "Oh, I'm busy," when you're really not. Like, sometimes you got to do that because you don't want to make yourself too available. You understand me? To the point where this chick is your social life. This chick is your sex life. This chick is the center of your motherfucking existence when she's not even wifey. She's not your significant other. You understand me? She's not your girlfriend. She's just a fuck buddy. But instead of fronting about it, you're doing something productive for real. You're working on your goals, your plans, your future. Always keep yourself busy. You understand me? Keep yourself busy to the point where you turning down pussy. Like me, I got to turn down pussy because if I'm not podcasting, I'm writing. If I'm not writing, I'm podcasting. If I'm not doing both, I'm at the gym. If I'm not at the gym, I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? I always got something to do. If I'm not traveling, I'm just sitting home meditating. Sitting home treating myself on some Netflix and chill type shit, because sometimes you got to be your best company. You understand me? You got to be comfortable in being alone with yourself, you and your thoughts only, so you could, reflect about your life in the past, present, and future. But, when I say always leave her hanging, that means that, it's not about you wanting that nut per se. It's about not making yourself too available. Don't be boring to the chick, because she's going to eventually leave you anyway. If you always hitting, you always hitting her up, she's hitting you up. It's like there's no mystery. There's no challenge. And it's going to get to the point where you're making yourself too available to the point where you canceling yourself out, because she knows that if she hits you up, then you're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? If she hits you up, she's not worried about getting your attention. She's not worried about getting your time, because she knows that you're going to be sitting there like a lost puppy waiting for her presence. However, if you're like me, if you're turning down pussy because you're too busy, a woman is going to value your time. She's going to savor the moments because she knows that you're too busy and she got to catch you like a fucking butterfly in a glass jar. You know what I'm saying? She got to strike while the iron is hot. You understand me? So she's competing with your time. So she's going to practice due diligence. She's going to make it her business to fuck with you, to see you, because she knows that you're too busy to see her. So she's like, "Oh, damn, I gotta hurry up and see him before, the opportunities shuts his doors." And that opportunity is her seeing you. But when she knows that she can see you any and every time, she's not going to sweat it. You feel me? You're not even the first option, because she's chasing after the dude who's giving her the challenge that you're not giving. So you're the last resort, really. You thinking that, you getting your foot in the door by, every time she hits you up, you telling her to come to the crib so you can smash. You beating them draws, you busting them cheeks, but you got to look at the long term. If you really want it for the long term, if you just want a quick nut and fuck and find a fucking phlegm, then you could do whatever you want to do. Like, tell her to come over so you can bust it down. But if you really like this chick and you want her around for a long time, then you got to present a challenge, playboy. Real talk. You got to have an air of mystery, have a mystique. Don't make yourself too available all the time, because she's going to automatically put you on the back burner and chase after the dude who's going after his goals, his plans, and his future. He's working on that. He's not sweating pussy, because the dude who has goals and a purpose in life, he knows that pussy is gonna be the byproduct of his success. So he's not sweating it. You, on the other hand, is putting pussy on a pedestal to the point where you forgot your whole purpose is because you chasing ass. You chasing butt. Because you figure, well, if I turn this chick down tonight, it's gonna be the end of our relationship. It's like there's no hope. You think it's Armageddon. You think that the fucking clouds is gonna open and you're gonna see pale horses and you're gonna hear trumpets, and that's the fucking end of your sex life. You think that if you turn this chick down, that she's not gonna give you another chance. But no, like sometimes you gotta tell these bras no. Real talk. You gotta tell them no so they can appreciate your time. However, here's the trick. Here's the flip side of the coin. You can't give a woman too much attention to the point where she's bored, and to the point where she's not looking towards seeing you. On the flip side of that, you can't leave her hanging long enough to the point where she feels like she's neglected. So there needs to be a balance. You can't suffocate her with your attention because she's going to be bored, and you can't leave her lonely enough to where she feels neglected and she lose interest and she's fucking the next dude, because you don't know how to balance your time. Because women want attention. They love for dudes who's consistent and persistent. However, there's a difference between being persistent and being fucking pitiful and pathetic. And that's not you. Find something to do. Like fucking play yourself in tic-tac-toe or something. Get a crossword puzzle. Get a fucking coloring book if it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't color outside the lines, but you get what I'm saying. Like, find a hobby, find a purpose. Because like being on social media all day and is not a good look. It's not a good look when the highlight of your day is you sitting on the toilet and you going up and down your news feed looking for the latest tea, looking for the latest gossip to entertain yourself. And then you're on the toilet for 40 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever the case. And then you fuck around and your fucking legs get numb to the point where you can't even get up, stand up straight when you get out the shitter. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, when I say always leave her hanging, I want to clarify something. When I say always leave her hanging, I'm not saying that you should never get up with the broad. If she hits you up, you hit her up, whether it's the phone, the text, the DMs, the message, whatever the case, and you want to get your dick wet, then go to town, go at it, dig in them guts. But don't do it every motherfucking time. That's the point. Don't make it a regular occurrence. Have a backbone. Not even have a backbone. Get a life. You know what I'm saying? Get a life. So that's the message. What I'm saying. Like you can hit it. You can hit it every now and then. Excuse me. You can hit it every now and then. But what I'm saying is that don't make yourself too available all the time. That's what I'm saying. I just want to clarify it, because dudes, they may say, well, no, sir, you contradicting yourself. How I'm going to get some pussy when, I'm always leaving her hanging? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like, make her have something to look forward to. Be a challenge, be a mystique. It's all about a woman valuing your time, because she knows that if she doesn't get you now, she'll never get you. If she knows that if she missed the fucking bus, no other bus is going to come. She's going to have to wait the next day when the schedule refreshes itself. That's what I'm saying. All right, fellas? So it's about people valuing your time. And not only when it comes to women, it's life in general. You should not always make yourself too available. You should never be convenienced, because people will take you for granted when you're too accessible. You should never be too accessible to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why people appreciate the summertime. Because if it was hot, if you were born on like in a cold climate, not in a cold climate. If you were born in a city or in a region that has 4 seasons, you have fall, winter, spring, summer. Like let's say New York City, they have 4 seasons. You're gonna appreciate the summer during those winters. You understand me? Because the summer is only 3 months. So during the wintertime, you shivering, you know what I'm saying? You sneezing and shit, got snot running down your fucking nose. You're gonna look forward to the summertime. You're gonna look forward to, when the weather breaks. So that gives you, in the wintertime, it gives you time to, hit the gym to get that beach body right and tight. So when the summer come, you like, yes, finally. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. It's about appreciating something that you never gonna see. Not never gonna see, that you never gonna always see, rather. Because it's a treat. Your presence should always be a treat. You should never become a habit. You feel me? You should never become a habit when it comes to people. You feel me? You'd rather have people tell you, where have you been, instead of them telling you, why are you still here? You feel me? Like every time they see you, it's supposed to be a fucking celebration. Every time they see you, it's supposed to be Christmas. You feel me? So that's the point where I'm saying, if Christmas was every day, you wouldn't have anything to look forward to. You feel me? At least officially, because some people's Christmas is every day, but you get the point. If December 25th was every day, or Valentine's Day was every day, you wouldn't want to spend your money on a fake ass holiday. You understand me? But when those man-made holidays come around, you're going to spend a grip just to ball out, when you don't even have to do that. Christmas should be every day, but because they said, yo, December 25th is Christmas, you like, oh shit, I got to go all out. So you should have that mentality. When people see you, they should go all out. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark. And this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it, baby. Ow. And, subscribe, rate, comment, share this podcast. And Google me, Arthur Not Son. I'm on all the social media sites, you dig? And on that note, peace. And don't kiss them hoes in the mouth, baby.